what really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. You just decided to live your life that way, believing that later there would be a time for everything else. There will be a time for your family later. There will be time for your friends later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually, you realize that later is an excuse. It doesn't exist. Ang sakit, grabe. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back sa panibagong video. At ngayon guys, nagbabalik ko tayo sa panibagong Evans Remains na video. So alam ko halos isang buwan na since last time nagkaroon ng last time naglaro ng Evans Remains. Kaya yun guys, nagbabalik ulit tayo. So sa last video ay halos nag-stuck ako, tumagal ako dahil sa mataas na frame rates. At you know, at na-stuck tayo sa puzzle na to. Pero, during sa isang buwan ng nalaman ko na guys, kung paano talaga to. Okay? Okay. Firstly, kailangan dito man tayo. Tingnan natin kung maalala ko pa guys, kasi isang buwan ko lang to naisip or say, last month ko pa to na nalaman kung paano siya. Okay. Tingnan natin. Yan. Tapos, ang naisip ko dito guys ay pagdating din sa corner, tatalon ka hanggang maabutan mo yon. Okay. Okay, tapos, pag dito, babalik tayo. Yan. Tapos, ang kailangan kasi natin matanggal natin itong nasa ilalim. Tingnan natin kung mag-figure out ko kaya ito. Okay. Why not na mag-land ako dito? Kasi ang kailangan ko guys ay tatalon ako galing doon sa sa iniilaw na yan na may square sa ibabaw, din sa ibabaw nito, tapos tatalon ako doon. Try kong pindutin to. Okay, so bumalik lang siya sa dati. Okay, na-figure out ko na ata to guys. Tingnan natin kung gagana to. So basically, bababa ata ako dito habang nasa taas naman to. Kasi usually sa baba yan. Kaya ngayon, tanggalin natin lahat. Dito tayo. Yan. Disable natin to. Boom! Ang galing ko talaga, grabe. Nalaman ko na. Ngayon, kailangan natin i-disappear to. Na hindi tayo sa taas. Yun, let's go. Na-figure out na natin, oh. Ganun lang pala kasimple. Like, masasabi ko talaga, took me long enough. Ayun yun. Grabe ka. Ganun lang pala yun kasimple. Ayun, natapos na natin ito. Finally, 1 month later. Ayun, tuloy na tayo. Well, hindi actually 1 month. Halos magto 2 months na. Okay, tingnan natin. Simula ngayon, babasahin ko na lahat. Kaya yun. Okay. What a view. I gotta admit, the place is beautiful. Okay. I mean, you're not wrong. Ang ganda ng place. And we have another puzzle na mag-figure out natin. Like, by the time na, like, I would say kung palayo tayo pahirap ng pahirap yung puzzle. Okay, so basically, ito ay yung green naman yung nag-ano. Okay. Basically, pwede natin gawin dito ay tatakbo ata tayo dito. Itong isa ay reset siya in case na magkamali ata ako. Yan. Tatalon ako dito. Make sure hindi ko matamaan yan. Lahat pala, ilan ako yan. Ulitin ko nga. Wait lang. Okay. Okay, nagkamali na ako. Oopsies. Oh, wait. Nagkamali nga ako. Lang. Reset. Tangik naman. Okay. Okay. Teleport na lang tayo dito kasi bilis kasi ang kulit ng frame rates eh. Yan. Tapos, punta tayo dito sa gilid. Yan. Talon tayo na make sure hindi natin matatamaan. Yan. Tapos, dito tayo. Boom! Mas madali pa to kaysa sa last one. Grabe ka. Okay. At least pwede na tayo tumuloy sa story. And finally, yun lang yun. Okay. May another dialogue naman tayo. Check natin. The monoliths. Huh? It's so strange. Should I tell him? I don't know why, but ano? I could swear. What would they gain? Ah. May inag-ano ato ito isang theory. Okay. Thinking about all this just raises even more questions. I know, right? Tumagal ako sa isang puzzle eh. Whatever. Not my problem. I came really to do my job. And that's what I intend to do. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay, bumalik na yung frame rates natin so we're good. At mawala lang ulit. Daming puzzles, nakakainis. Okay. Tingnan natin kung anong ginagawa nito. So, may green tayo sa taas at ang dami pang yan, no? Kaya tingnan natin kung ano yung mga come up natin. Okay. Tumaas na yan for some reason. Kaya baba tayo. Dito. Tapos, ayos, suppress natin to. Okay, nawala. Ayos, ibubuksan ko to. Kasi may teleportation naman dito sa taas. Kaya okay lang tayo. Problema lang, bababa yan. Okay. Okay, check natin kung ano yung magagawa natin dito. Seems like pwede natin talunin. Kaso nga lang. Okay. Okay. Ano ba pwede natin magagawa dito? Why not? Okay. Wait! Okay, gets ko na. Balik. Okay. Akit tayo dito. Yan. Tapos, try natin ito Apparently, kailangan natin itong nasa taas. Kaya why not, babalik ata ako dito. Hindi kung ba't pa ako tumalon. Tumagal lang tayo lalo. Kasi, nasa baba na eh. Problema lang, paano ko kaya makabalik? Ano yun, parang i-teleport ka ata ulit. Yan, okay, nasa taas na. Okay. Tapos, teleport ako dito sa taas. Imbis na teleport ako sa taas, or doon ako, kung anong infinity na yan sa taas, dito tayo. Yan. Tapos, gawin lang natin yung ginawa natin. Okay. Disable. Taas. Hopefully, matama natin. Yan. Hopefully, walang health hitter. Okay, we're good. Talon dito. Kasi yan, run na lang tayo dito. O, diba? Ang dadali nito mga puzzle na to kaysa dun sa last one na kung saan ako nag-ended up. Oh, may nagsusulat. Okay. Nagbabalik ang isang lalaki dito. Nakalimutan ko na yung pangalan. Anyway. Hi. Ayos ang buwan na, no? Okay. God. 16 monoliths and counting. And there are a bunch more ahead of us. Ah, nakainis. It'll be a long night of translations. I imagine we'll stop and rest at some point, right? Um, I don't plan on following you all night. It's still too early to stop. How do you know? You didn't even look at your watch. Wait, how strange. My watch is stopped. Is it broken? No, Vanilla. Your watch isn't broken. Eh! Wait, iniisip niya yun. Paano niya nalaman? If you can read minds, it's probably time to confess. Not even a worse psychic would waste his abilities on you. You're just too easy to read. Now you're my therapist. No, but it's the same face I made as soon as I looked at my watch after arriving on this island. For some reason, neither watches or compasses work here. Ah! Now that I think about it, if Upbring had some secret base somewhere in the island, it could reach an electromagnetic field big enough to interrupt electronic devices. So that way they could hide the island from satellites and radar. Could that be the case? Hey, I'm sorry, alright? I was just joking. Huh? Are you mad at me? Oh, no. I was just thinking about something. Where are we? Oh, yeah. My legs are killing me, and I'm hungry. Let's at least sit down for a minute. Please? I can't afford to. I know what you're thinking. You think if you hurry and try to waste this little time as possible, you'll be more efficient and achieve more in less time. But really, fatigue leads to mistake, which just costs more time. Which usually take you an hour, now that takes you 3. In the long run, you lose more time than you think you're saving. Not to mention, you'll need twice the amount of rest to recover again. I understand your determination, and I know your little sister can wait. But you'll only reach your maximum potential if you rest properly, without overextending yourself. You'll feel better, and your body will thank you. Believe me. You sound like you're trying to sell me something. I know what I'm saying. College teaches you these kinds of things the hard way. You win, Vanille. Yay, let's go! Ikaw naman kasi. Di ka lang munang pahinga. Ayun na lang. Pahinga ka lang. Nice eh. Okay, we're back here sa malupit na bahay. Okay. I'll go with China. Impressive. You hit the nail on the head. What were you expecting? What are you up to? Clover! Ayun, naalala ko na yung pangalan. You never make that move. Okay, so bumalik na ulit yung frame rates natin kasi alupit na. Okay. Have you ever bet on Spy Master? Never. Does this idea sound interesting? Not really. You could make money. I've done it. Not to be rude here, but your appearance doesn't exactly scream financial advice. You know what they say about appearances. I know I can. I like the game, but I don't think it's worth taking too seriously. Why not? You're not bad. I don't know. Spy Master has always been a hobby for me. I got more important things to worry about than gambling. Like what? My family. I see. I love playing. For a few seconds, I just forget about everything else. It's a brief moment. A momentary trance in which I become one with the game. Oh? I couldn't live without Spy Master, and it achieved a lot thanks to playing it. Pretty much everything I have. Betting. Yep. Because I always win. Yeah, I know, right? Are you? Sure? Bermesia. You're assassin, am I right? Talo ka na. Wala na. Again? No. No. How did I realize? No, wala na. Nasaan na yung ano mo? Yung... Hindi ko... Are you okay? Yeah. It's just... really hot here. What is wrong with me? Why can't I beat him? I don't know, man. You're not alone. Dami natatalo. Okay, we're back here. This is such a nice picnic. Not gonna lie. Don't you think? I'd like to agree, but honestly, I didn't pay much attention. I'm telling you, I'm sure it's not my imagination. They're not always getting progressively harder. The difficulty curve is all over the place. Alam ko, okay? Umabot ako ng 1 buwan para lang masolve to. I think the strangest thing in all this is you, Vanille. Eh? Huh? Me? Why? Since you arrived here, you haven't stopped talking about Evan, upbringing, or secret bases. And all of a sudden, you start to talk about college. What I'm trying to say is, who are you exactly? Some kind of a secret agent? Oh, no. At least hindi naisip na siya yung kapatid niya. Okay? Huh. Feels weird when I'm not the one asking questions. Well, although upbringing hired me to come to the island, their motives are completely unknown to me. But you do know Evan, right? That's why they sent you. Never spoken a word with that guy. Had you worked with the upbringing before then? Never. I give up. I don't get it. Why you? Doesn't it make sense for them to send, I don't know, a rescue team or something? Now that you mention it, nagtatanong nga ako, ba't siya? Ba't kailangan siya? Hindi na lang someone, I don't know, baka yung love guy na yun? Okay. Okay, tuloy tayo. According to upbringing, it's no use trying to understand Evan. Or at least was the excuse they used with me. Yes, Evan seems to know about me without me knowing him. You don't wonder why? I wonder, alright, but I have no idea. Is there something special about me? Or baka siya si Evan na nagkukunwari lang na pangalan niya ay Clover. Malay nyo guys, ayun nata yung theory ko. Okay? I doubt it. Maybe he's just randomly picked someone for whatever he wants to achieve. So he wasn't kidnapped. Did he disappear on his own volition? I've already told you, Clover. I don't have the slightest idea. Your guess is as good as mine. When I first arrived, I thought you were here because of him, too. For a moment, I thought that whatever he was up to, involved multiple people. But I've already discounted the hypothesis. Sounds like you're gonna be the guinea pig for some dark experiment. Why would you accept a job like that? It sounds dangerous. Terrifying, anyway. You tell me, that decision niya yan eh. I'm not supposed to say this, but they offered me money. I mean, of course they did. That's how a job works. No, Clover. I mean, they offered me a ton of money. Oh! Okay, you're gonna be rich! More than I've ever imagined for my entire life. Something tells me you do have something special after all. At least, special for Evan. Or, well, whoever's behind this. You get the idea. And what is it so special about me? A while ago I thought trying to answer these questions just seemed to raise even more questions. In any case, that's why I accepted. Money trouble? True that, ayun yung masabi ko. There's no nice way for me to say this. I just love money. I've always loved it. I can't even say without feeling the scum of the earth. People like to pretend. I don't care about material things. I don't care about money. Everybody wants money. The only difference is I'm happy to admit it. Whatever you accept it or not, money makes life much, much easier. That is true. However, money does give you, I don't know, everything you want, but it doesn't give you happiness or satisfaction. I guess yung meaning ko, diba? I like to think that's what I wanted, for an easy life. And not just because I'm greedy. I grew up in a family where we lived paycheck to paycheck. Money was always a sore spot for my parents. They fought constantly. Being offered that amount just to come find Evan, It just seemed too good to be true, but it wasn't. That's why I don't care that much. I don't care what Evan wants. I don't care if he knew me. I don't care what people think. I don't care if my life may be in danger. I don't care if I'm doing the right thing. If there's money involved, you can count me in. There's nothing wrong than admitting what makes you happy. We all have something, as long as you're not hurting anyone. Maybe I'd hurt someone as long as there's money. Maybe I don't care. God, I'm awful. I know, right? Hirap ng buhay, di ba? Grabe, hit different sa akin tong tong cutscene na to. Grabe ka. Sitting in this altruist here isn't exactly helping. The contrast makes me feel even worse, you know? I mean, altruist, di ko alam yung word yun. Search ko lang sa Google. Just look at yourself. You're doing this for someone from your family. You decide to help me without asking anything in return. I believe there comes a time when you realize all the things you've been worrying about all these years, they don't actually matter. And you pass the time, your whole life, willfully ignoring the things that are truly valuable. But that's not what really hurts. What really hurts is that you knew what mattered all along. Deep down, you always knew. You just decided to live your life that way, believing that later there would be a time for everything else. There will be a time for your family later. There will be time for your friends later. Right now, you just think about your problems. Eventually, you realize that later is an excuse. It doesn't exist. Ang sakit, grabe. Like, kahit wala akong face lang, guys, di ko ba't naluha ko for no other reason. There is no later. Because it's already far too late. In that moment, you realize that why you're put on this planet. And more importantly, you realize the things that are worth living for. The ones you remember that when you're about to die. The ones that make you happy. Ironic. Learning the lesson where there's nothing else you can do. But I guess that's how it works, right? I couldn't feel any worse for just wanting money. But hey, congratulations. I feel even worse. Hey, don't forget those that are important to you. I won't. But, you know, this doesn't make sense. You sound like an old man on his deathbed. I don't know how old are you, but you look like you still have 3/4 of your life left. Did I say something wrong? You're completely right, Vanille. Hey! Why do I bother worrying? Okay, happy na lahat. Okay? Pinaluhan nyo ako, ah. Grabe kayo. I forgot to thank you. You know, for everything. If I had to be here on my own, I wouldn't have lasted much longer without losing it. Hey, I think that's most people. One look at this place, I'm sure folks would turn around. Don't worry about it. We should go on, shouldn't we? What happened to your immense tiredness? On second thought, I can probably keep going until midnight, which would make sense if I knew what time it was. Whatever. This brief rest was enough to keep going. We can stop when we get too tired. I'll clean up then. This conversation feels hits different. Grabe ka. Okay, we can continue. I don't know kung gaano katagal na dun sa conversation yun, pero yeah, I guess we can continue. At nasa end na tayo ng map. Okay. Okay, ano meron? Whoa. Okay. Okay, we have another one. God, I can't see anything. Is that a tower? Oh? Okay guys, so dito ko muna i-end yung video guys. So, I guess na masyado lang sumobra sa conversation yun. Kaya, ayun guys, so, tutuloyin ko na itong parte ng itong parte na to guys sa next video. Kaya yun guys, make sure na mag-leave na kayo ng like, subscribe, buksan na notification bell, at mag-comment kayo kung may suggestion kayo sa next video or kung ano naisip video sa video na to. Share nyo itong channel na to, patayin nyo extras channel. Kaya guys, kita tayo sa next video at bye!